and welcome to the 8th day of 25 Days of Christmas here on Off the Wall. My name is Sol, and today I'm going to be talking about Silent Night, the John Woo film in theaters right now, starring Joel Kinnaman. I went into this movie not knowing anything other than it was a John Woo Christmas action film, and it did not disappoint. The sound design was amazing, especially given the fact that there really aren't any speaking roles in this film. And since no one is talking, the acting being done is all physical and being portrayed through their faces. And it is really good. They did some interesting things with the cinematography. There were things with the lighting of scenes that helped convey the story. Also, the use of music really helped to convey the emotions in each scene. When it comes to the violence, you really feel the impact in the way it was shot. This film was giving off a lot of John Wick and Grand Theft Auto vibes, but ultimately, this movie is a lot sadder than I expected. But let's go into some spoilers. Joel Kinnaman's character, who we find out at the end of the movie, is named Brian. His son is killed in a drive-by shooting by a gang on Christmas, and Brian chases after these guys in revenge and gets shot in the throat and loses his vocal cords. Right off the back, there is a lot of blood in this film, so if you're squeamish, this may not be the movie for you. After recovering in the hospital, he comes home and sees the gifts under the tree and breaks down and ultimately turns to drinking. You see the downward spiral of his marriage. He's drinking all the time, she's crying all the time. They don't speak to one another. He because he physically can't, and her because she emotionally can't. So anytime they need something, they text it to one another, and she eventually leaves him. He then throws away all his alcohol and plans his revenge. He goes to the police station to talk to the guy who dropped off his card while he was in the hospital and sees wanted posters of the gang members on the wall and takes pictures of them on his phone and ends up leaving before even seeing the cop. He writes on his calendar for December 24th, kill them all. I immediately thought a Noche Buena murder spree. He spends the year getting ready. He gets fit, watches videos to learn how to fight, buys a Mustang, and learns how to drag in it. He learns how to shoot at the shooting range, buys illegal guns, does some recon on gang members with a fancy camera, and then December 24th rolls around and you get about an hour of action packed John Wick style violence. No one is safe. At the end of the movie, he is lying down on the ground after getting the work done, with some help from the cop at the end, and he's thinking about his son, both the past and what the future could have been if he didn't die. Then we go to his wife reading a letter from Brian at their son's grave. We don't know what happened to Brian, if he survived his wounds from that night or not, but it seems like there is some peace now for both him and his wife. I really enjoyed this film, but I am someone who likes these types of action films. Very bloody, very violent, very shoot 'em up. So if you like shoot 'em up movies, you'll enjoy this film. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 9.